Good morning, grade threes. Today we are doing Fareme and we are looking at conflict and conflict management. Conflict and conflict management. Conflict and conflict management. And this is on page 85, 5 to page 87. 85 to page 87 from our text. Okay. First of all, we would want to know what is conflict. First of all, we would want to know what is conflict. Conflict, these are disagreements. These are disagreements. You don't have the same views, and that's what we call conflicts. Conflict at every level. These are disagreements. And what causes these disagreements? They are caused, number one, when brothers and sisters are jealous of each other. When brothers and sisters are jealous of each other. Why would they be jealous of each other? If parents probably show that they love this one more than the other, then the children are likely going to be jealous of each other. Mostly those that you think are loved by parents, they are those who are obedient. If you tell them to do something, they do it quickly without delays. And those who don't want to do work that they are told to do, they end up thinking that they are not loved. So as a result, there is conflict there, and they become jealous of each other. Okay, Michelle, I'm going to attend to you later. For now, listen attentively. Okay, the spelling for conflict is C-O-N. C-O-N. C-O-N-F. C-O-N-F-L-I-C-T. L-I-C-T. Okay, and I've said there are some disagreements that are found between people or a group of people. Okay, so usually children, brothers and sisters, they fight because they want equal attention from their parents. And number two, they also want, conflict also arises when people are sharing resources at home. For example, you share the television, so there might be some conflicts there on what you want to watch. And also the introduction of new family members. Let's say your father and your mother, they've invited your cousin to come and stay with you, and you don't want to stay with them, especially if you are the same age. You can't tell your parents, don't bring them here, but you start having conflicts with the cousin. You just don't like it. You don't want any person added to the family. So that might also cause conflict. And when one parent dies and the remaining parent decides to remarry, when the remaining parent decides to get married again, the children fail to accept the new parent. You don't want to accept the new stepfather if it is the mother who is alive. and she gets married, and maybe if it is the father and he remarries, you don't like the stepmother. So conflicts arise there. There are so many conflicts that we encounter, and even at school with your friends, you start also having conflicts. If your friend, let's say, start gossiping about you, or if your friend chooses another friend or introduces another friend, then there are some problems there. There are some disagreements. So how do we solve this? We are now moving on. These are some of the conflicts that we have in life, both at home and at school. And now we want to look at how do we manage this conflict. So our next subheading is managing conflict. How can we manage it? Okay, I'm going to allow you to say something here. I've mentioned some of the conflicts that we meet, that be fighting as brothers and sisters for our parents' love, or we don't want any other new member added to the family, the cousins, the grandparents there, or maybe we are fighting for the television. Someone wants to watch cartoons and some they want to watch their movies, so it becomes a problem there. And then even at school, I said, let's say you are friends, the two of you, let's say Skanyiso and Michelle, and then Skanyiso also befriends Agatha. Michelle might not like it, and then we have conflict there. And I have also said some conflicts might also come if, let's say, parents divorce or one of the parents dies and the surviving one decides to remarry. You don't like the stepfather or you don't like the stepmother, or even the stepmother also doesn't like you. So we also have what? Conflict there. So how can we solve these conflicts? How do you think we can solve them? What do we do? Yes, Michelle.
We can watch television together.
What if they don't want to watch the cartoon that you are watching? Your big sister or your big brother, they want to watch their movies. What do? You want to watch cartoons, you are scared of action movies. What do? Mary is smiling. You have once thought, how did you solve the problem? How can we solve that? What do you do at home when you are fighting for the television? What do you do? How do you?
I fight.
You fight?
Yes.
Oh, then you wouldn't have solved the problem. Yes, Michelle.
As at home, when we are when we fight for the television, we watch our favorite channel.
You do what?
No. As when we watch our favorite channel together.
Okay. At least you guys, you reason together and watch the same things. That is what you do with your brother, that one.
We just watch the same thing we watch every day.
Okay, and Mel?
I just go and watch YouTube in my phone.
In your room.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Yes.
Agatha, I understand you also have got big sisters. What do?
I just watch some movies which are not scary.
Okay.
Which are scary.
Okay.
I'm not
When we
scared.
are talking about conflict management, guys, we are this is coming up with ways to solve the problem between people or groups. Coming up with ways to solve the problems between people or groups. Number one, can you write this down? Number one, we can solve we can manage conflict by communication. Communication, that is talking to each other about the problems. You talk to each other about the problems and then you come to an agreement. So communication is one way of solving conflicts. And number two, so when you are communicating, you are talking to each other and you come to an agreement. And if you cannot solve the problem, let's say it's the two of you fighting, it's the two of you fighting and you can't come to an agreement, you can involve a third person. You involve a third person. We mean you can involve either an older person to come and solve the problem for you because you cannot solve it on your own. Like if it is at school and you can't agree, you are fighting, and you can involve the teacher so that the teacher can help you to solve the problem. Okay. And you can also trust each other. You can use trust. Trusting each other is another way